But first, President Donald Trump's temporary freeze on federal assistance spending was set to take place, but within the last hour, a federal judge stopped it. The looming funding halt would impact nonprofits, universities, small business loans, and state and local government grants. The Trump administration says it's to make sure organizations are following the president's executive orders. News Channel 8's Tanya Motorsitsky joins us live with more clarification on this freeze and how it'll impact you. Tanya.
Well, Brenna, to be clear, Congress is the ones who approve funding and how it gets spent, and no vote has gone to the table yet on how to spend some of this money or to take away or stop funding for them. Now the first is coming up. It's Saturday, so that means bills need to be paid. Folks are expecting their SNAP benefits to be renewed, daycare assistance, you name it. But I did speak with Hunger Free Oklahoma, who says you do not need to panic buy just yet. Things will work out.
So it's actually changed almost every hour. This morning I would have told you one thing, that there's huge implications and we don't really know how it applies.
Many nonprofits spent most of Tuesday deciphering President Trump's temporary freeze on federal aid, including organizations here in Oklahoma, and how they'll be impacted. Let's take a look at how all of this came about. Monday night, the White House released a memo stating there will be a temporary pause on federal grant and loan programs starting Tuesday at 5 p.m. The first memo reading in part, the use of federal resources to advance Marxist equity, transgenderism, and the Green New Deal social engineering policies is a waste of taxpayer dollars that does not improve the day-to-day lives of those who we serve. The White House press secretary, Carolyn Leavitt, said to media outlets, quote, "It's to make sure organizations are abiding by President Trump's executive orders."
What does this pause mean? It means no more funding for illegal DEI programs. It means no more funding for the Green New scam.
Last night's White House memo did cause some panic, according to Chris Bernard with Hunger Free Oklahoma. He says the details of the president's funding freeze have since changed, making it more difficult for some citizens to know what's happening next. To clear that up, the White House issued an updated statement this afternoon saying those who receive SNAP, WIC, or free and reduced lunch at schools, Pell Grants, Head Start, rental assistance, and other similar programs will not be impacted by Trump's funding freeze. However, Bernard says Hunger Free Oklahoma and similar food organizations are keeping an eye on what's happening in Washington.
Our Double Up Oklahoma program matches SNAP dollars, dollar for dollar, to help people buy fresh produce. Based on the newest memo, we think it's safe, but we don't know for sure and won't know for a while. And so what we're trying to tell folks is, one, don't assume anything is gone, right? Operate under normal until you hear otherwise.
Now, this is a very fluid situation. We will keep you updated as we know more here on air and on the free KTUL app. Live, Tanya Motorsitsky, News Channel 8.